Push-ups are an interesting exercise. They're probably the most famous exercise in the world, but while many people claim to be able to perform them with ease, we often see them struggle instead. This is partially because while it might seem like a simple movement, it requires several skills working together to perform well. The good news is that these skills are relatively simple and learnable. They also transfer to a ton of other movements in lifting and calisthenics, so they may improve your other lifts too. So if you've been struggling to do push-ups or you want to improve your push-ups, don't worry, this video is for you. You can learn the skills in this video and be a push-ups rock star and get tons of money and fame. Not guaranteed, also probably not likely from push-ups alone, but I digress. By the way, you may notice I sound a bit different. I have a friend guest starring to help us out today. Hello, my friend. As future calisthenics rock stars, you're probably already familiar with the idea of progressions and regressions. These are basically the modifications you can make to any exercise to make it easier or harder. Finding the right progression for you is very handy because it can help you work on the things you need to work on without a bunch of complications you don't need. Thankfully, the progressions we'll show today have worked for many people over many years, so you can find one that works for you and train with it until you're strong enough to move on. Additionally, remember when we mentioned skills? Each one of these progressions help teach you a key skill that could help improve your push-ups, even if you're already way strong enough for them. Wall push-ups are a great introduction to bodyweight pushing exercises, but most people misunderstand them. They're easy to overlook as too easy, and it's true. You can probably bust out a ton of these already, so why do them? The value of these for higher reps is not just to push your muscles, but to help you practice your push-up motion. Think of it as the bodyweight version of a pro lifter, warming up with a bar, or using it to improve technique. This applies especially if you started trying to do push-ups years ago without much regard to form. It's hard to apply intentional form to something you can barely do. Try 50 reps against a wall. Keep your shoulders down and elbows somewhat flared. Keep your abs braced and try to keep your body a relatively straight line from head to feet. Pay attention to what muscles are moving. Are they the ones you expect? What feels better? Don't place your hands too high or too low. A bit lower than shoulder height is good, but you might find these more comfortable on your fingers than palms. 3 sets of 50 may be surprisingly difficult for some people, but I know most of you can handle it. Think of it as movement practice. Next, we can change our push-up angle and do incline push-ups. You can do these against a secure railing or table. The lower, the harder. These are a bit more difficult, but once again, our goal is to use these to learn another important skill for push-ups. If this is your first time learning push-ups, you may immediately notice that it takes a bit more effort to keep your body straight and stable. This is a great time to learn proper body bracing. Tilt your pelvis back a bit, you'll feel your abs engage. This is good and can help keep us braced. You may notice this gets a nice flex in your glutes too. This helps keep your lower body aligned and stable. Straighten out at the knees and keep your legs relatively together. Film yourself and watch back. You may notice things you didn't notice during